Well, some would argue this is the deepest division in the UFC right now, 145 pounds, a lot of killers at the top. This man has emerged out of the pack and gets his much-deserved title shot here tonight.
From the moment he got to the UFC, he told us we were viewing someone that could make an impact, a future champion that will remind us of the great featherweight champs Max Holloway, Jose Aldo Jr. He said, I am special. I will be a champion one day. Tonight, he gets the opportunity. Let's see if he can cash in.
Now, it appeared as though the weight cut was a little bit difficult. He did not want to hear that noise, but that is behind him, and we'll see how it goes for him here on Saturday night. Nothing quite like this in professional sports. The magnitude of the UFC title fight, and tonight all eyes are on the undisputed UFC featherweight champion, looking to add another major scalp to a resume that is full of big names already.
Yeah, he's got a lot of big names on his resume already, but this guy doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. He seems so motivated to continue to build on his legacy. He's a great champion. He's a guy that lived for that championship belt and has all the skills to hold on to that title for a real long time.
When you look at this top 15 on paper, it is just a wealth of talent, and yet this is the guy they are all chasing, and he has no intention of relinquishing the throne tonight. Guida has graced the octagon. We are set to go for our main event of the evening. All right, now we bring you the tail of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Clay the Carpenter Guida. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Kattar.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Good.
All right, Clay Guida making another UFC start here tonight as we get ready to go for round one. Guida will move forward. He will be on his bicycle at times, but Guida trying to get off to a good start here tonight. If he doesn't, though, not to worry. Guida very confident that his cardio will be there through 15 minutes tonight. All right, nice job by the wrestler sticking to the game plan here early. DC goes to the clinch. He said he didn't want to be shooting takedowns from way outside. We'll see if he tries to get a level change here on the inside.
Well, he needs to. This boxer is so good in close. Whereas you're clinching, with most athletes, they tend to panic. Boxing is spent a lot in the clinch, so this guy's well-versed here. But where he isn't well-versed is getting his feet tripped, getting foot swept, getting level changed on. So he's got to mix everything up. It's high-low, if he wants to take this guy down. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom. Oh, he got to his spot.
3 minutes to go.
Hard elbow, hard elbow.
Ground and pound strike there now. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. And really starting to make these shots count. "90 seconds to go in round one." Guida's looking for an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Kattar's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Oh, nice jab there by Guida.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, what a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stunned by a huge shot right before the horn, and now a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool, and he's only got 60 seconds to recover here, so we'll see if his corner, physically, mentally, can keep this fighter in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Now lands a solid punch there. Lands the jab. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Wild swing there. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Guida's eyes closing up now, not good for him. Well, he doesn't need space. Beautiful connection there in the clinch.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent. He's got to try to finish here. Beautiful.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep. Oh, nice.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Guida's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Guida. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Kattar's in half guard. Making all these shots count. "45 seconds remain in the round."
He's got to be careful here.
Guida's back in full mount. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Guida. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Guida. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Guida's in half guard. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Until you get your guard back.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get...
Working on Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Guida ground and pound from half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does.
Now he's going full mount.
Need some work, guys.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on. Nice.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Now he's got good body position. Yup. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Final seconds of round 3. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down for a minute. All right, breathe, focus, okay? Focus on slowing that heart rate down. I know you're not tired. I know you have more of that gas.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship
The
rounds.
4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight. Oh, nice. Nice.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Landed that left hook. Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Lands a nice one, too.
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
You gotta fight back.
Nice positional control here. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Calvin Kattar. All right, has the guard closed here.
Look at him attacking that guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Man, submission defense is a power.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, Jay. They appreciate high level. I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Collar tie here in the clinch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Kattar's cheek.
Really bad.
Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. The scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody. Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Winded up on the right there to no avail.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Oh, he's got his back.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Guida's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. Well, it looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Guida's back in half guard. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Got it very tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
You got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt. Hope that something's free.
Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. There it is. Now he's on the mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Fight back!
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Guida.
And another strike from the top lands for it.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 48-47, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Kattar.
Well, you heard it there from Buff. That makes it official. Not nearly as close for Calvin Kattar as his main event against Josh Emmett back in the day. He wins on